guy in the NBA should ever wear 23.
I've been working on that shot my whole life, and for that one to go in, that was liberating right there, man.
And I'm not shoving it aside, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about
23 Shots of JD podcast.
Jeez, man, don't interrupt me when I'm doing the fucking world class intro. It's the 23 Shots of JD podcast. Like I said, mate, this is 23 Shots of JD podcast, and this might be a monumental moment in the podcast. Historic, perhaps. Who knows what this could really lead to? But the reason why I'm saying it's historic and all that stuff is because got two white boys in the podcast. Just two lanky white boys that
Ben's lankier.
You're
by
both
far.
super lanky. But
Not really.
do I
Do I have to take my top off?
The thing is, like, do I fall in the lanky part now because I'm 6 foot? Because I'm officially 6 foot. I'm officially 6 foot. Can we lie? Can we deny this? Import, which people don't know, is a basic.
How tall are you in centimeters?
6 foot. 6 foot. No.
Is that 6 foot now?
What'd you say, Ben?
178.
178. Well, the thing is, like, people contextually got to know that I measured this in the at night time, late at night, like 9 p.m. ish, and as we all know that people sort of succumb to this knowledge is that you lose 3 to 4 centimeters, 4 to 5, even 4 to 5 centimeters throughout the day. I think it's 4 to 5 centimeters.
Mills, boy. Millie boys.
Search it up on the internet. 4 to 5 centimeters in a day. So let's be generous.
But people search up conditions and it says they have cancer. Come on.
Like, I'm a generous man. Let's be generous. Let's say it's 4 centimeters that I lose throughout the day. Add that to my height, 178. That's 182. That's 5'11 and a half. But if anyone knows simple mathematics, you round it up to the nearest whole inch. So I'm actually 6 foot. Can you deny?
So nearest whole inch.
Can you deny?
Am I 6'4"?
Huh? I don't know how tall you are. I don't know how. I just know.
I wish.
I just know that I'm 6 foot.
But I'm an honest man.
I know I'm 6 foot. Our friend Nick, he's 6'1". The other one's 6'2", and then you could be 6'3", 6'4".
He's 180 centimeters.
Is he?
Nicolau, yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was
180.
But like, I still got sidetracked. I should have.
5'11" would still be manly in the NBA.
But I'm 5'11" and a half rounded. No, and that's without shoes.
Just cop the Manlet logo.
No, add the shoes. I'm borderline 6'1".
Hey, no shoesies when you're getting measured.
Mate, if I had your Doc Martens on, I would be 6'1". Can you?
Without Doc Martens, I'm like 6'2", 6'3", regardless.
Well, that's what I'm saying, talking about myself.
I didn't even have to wear the Manlet boots.
It's a basketball podcast over here.
Well, it's
Just say Steph Curry and it's basketball.
Just mention a basketball player.
6'3".
6'3". But
I didn't even play or know basketball. I guessed it.
He is 6'3", but I sort of got sidetracked.
Manlet basketball.
Like I said, it's a historic podcast. If people are listening, they've, I don't know, just dumb or whatever. You can obviously tell there's 3 people on here. I got good.
Are you saying the people who listen to you are dumb?
No, I'm not saying they're dumb, but again, historic moment. This is a historic moment. This is rare air, like 3 people in a podcast.
Alright, introduce yourself.
So like I said, I have a skinhead.
I have a symmetrical head, not skinhead.
Skinhead, like skinhead.
Doing a Cardi B intro.
Well, what's your name? What's your name?
Lang.
Mate,
Lang.
No, we should intro like a Tinder profile where you know when if you watch Love Island, The Bachelor, they go through like a rundown of who they are. What would be your Tinder or Bachelor or Love Island profile? It's like, oh, my name's Lang. Like, well, go continue.
Lang. Oh, what should I say? Just like height's so important here, so I'm like 6'3".
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we were just talking about it before.
Well, you have no depth to your personality.
Shorter.
Well, you have no depth to your personality. You have to mention height.
Alright, if you want to say no depth, I'll just pop it down. Vegan.
Oh,
no depth right there. If I'm popping the vegan card.
That could something that we can mention further in the podcast. That this guy's a vegan.
Yeah, but you eat eggs.
Fake.
Now I do.
Oh wait, exposed? Are you exposed now? My man's exposed.
Exposed like Kevin Spacey, but not abusive.
Whoa, jeez.
Alright, what do you do?
That moment when you compare vegans to Kevin Spacey, man, what are you doing for your community?
Well, Kevin Spacey likes just a certain type of meat,
Oh god.
Is he a meaty boy? What is he, like a pork belly or something?
He just likes a certain type of meat.
Not to beat on.
Like not too aged. Just fuck it up.
Just prime.
True. So yeah, we introduced
Prime what? Prime what?
I don't know, you know.
Alright, so
Yeah, you know what? Know what? Know what? I don't know what.
The joke's already been said.
No, what? Know what?
Well, Kevin Spacey likes meat, you know? He
Likes me to what?
wait, I thought you said liked me for a second. I was like, wait, you?
Hey, you like the Geordie?
He would not like you, I think.
No, not me.
Why would he not like the Geordie? Why would he not like the Geordie?
I think he would though. I think he would because I'm old, but I do have like a baby face, so I still portray a young look.
Yes. Why would he not, man?
I would be the.
Come
like,
on.
I realized that I would
Because
be the.
Jordan is brown. I mean, let's just
Oh,
let's just not.
days. Oh my days. I bring three. Wait, just sort of. I don't even introduce this man's on the podcast, and he comes out here and just attacks my skin color.
Hurry up
Is
and
this
do
how we're starting? Is this how
Do
we're
the
starting?
introduction already, alright?
Ben, you are a white male.
Okay, let me say one interesting point about yourself. What's something interesting? Actually, maybe vegan could be that. You're vegan.
No, do not put that in.
You're cyclist as well, bro.
Just hurry up and do your intro, alright? Hurry up.
Just one more thing. One more interesting thing.
One more thing. All right.
Close in my close.
Support your local.
Support your
Support your local.
That could
Support
be the
your
title of the podcast. Support your local. Alright.
Support your local.
And then I got another friend,
Alright.
roommate. He's sort of technically you could say he has featured, like in some technicality, has featured on the podcast. So he could be. I don't know. He's sort of me. If people listen to me in the past and stuff like that with David, we all often mentioned him as his roommate. But if you want to expose your name, introduce yourself, mate. What's your Tinder profile like?
Alright, like Jordan has said, you already know who it is.
Oh, already know who it is.
You already know who it is.
boy Pappy.
Let Poppy.
Wait, it's the roommate, you know. I like traveling.
You know?
I like traveling. I
Oh
like
my-
long walks on the beach.
Oh my.
I like a man to love, you know. I like.
Whoa, a man to love.
I like loving, you know. I'm a lover.
Super left wing.
I thought you said that you want a man to love.
I
was
hate
like,
Trump.
Is evil?
Jesus Christ! What an
in
intro!
all honesty, Trump
What
would
an
look good.
intro!
Wait, Trump would look good in a crop top.
He would, yeah.
He
He would
would.
be fit.
Donald Trump, it looked
Alright.
really good for his age. We can't deny
Donald,
that.
yeah, 70 something and crop top, but like mesh. So like you got a bit of tit hanging.
And still laying pipe in a relatively young woman. You know, like he's living the dream.
He's living the dream, but
Rich, I think like in the 40s maybe, which is like what?
maybe
30
early,
years older.
Early, I mean, not like maybe early 40,
know.
40s to like late.
I don't know.
Late 30s.
The thing is, like, we could easily solve this by searching on Google, but yeah, just
let's
the laziness
estimate.
of it all.
Let's just not know.
Yeah, we'll just leave it as a mystery. Leave it as a mystery.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't she like Miss Playboys? Keep like in the middle, like Miss Playboys.
it looks weird because if no one knows, I only have 2 mics. So basically, because it's 3 people, it looks a bit awkward. So when I ever look at when Ben wants to talk, it literally looks like it's feeding him the microphone. Like it's sort of. I'm saying he's insinuating
just
like
stop on
it's
the mic,
feeding
guys.
something else, you know. But yeah, it's just. Yeah, I don't think she was Playboy or whatever, but she does have like nude photos that you can see on Google and stuff.
Oh, have you
She has
searched?
nudes.
Have you searched?
Well, yeah, I do my
Do you
proper
think she
research. I
wants
do my
these to
proper
be
research.
public?
I do my proper research. I do my due diligence as technically a guy that's
Is this invading her privacy?
I'm part of the culture. You know, I am the culture.
Culture or internet?
I am the culture. I should replace the guy in what's the Queer Eye.
Queer
I am
Eye.
culture. I am the culture.
You're one of the
Can you
Fab
deny?
Five.
I am the Fab Five. I should
Let's
be the
hear
Fab
a
Five.
Yas Queen.
Yes, queen.
Yas Queen.
The thing is, like, it's awkward because like it's oddly funny because if I look at all 3 of us, I am the culture. Like let's just be honest, I am culture. You look like this sort of chef. Like
So you wear a
no.
bomber jacket that's different every episode.
no, I'm the hoodie version. I'm the hoodie version. I wear different hoodies.
Hood dog. Is that the hoodie I
I'm a
gave
hood
you?
man. No, I bought this from H&M.
What a white.
H&M. Yuck.
Well, dude, sorry, I'm not a high class Newtown hipster vegan.
What?
Freak. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't.
No, please.
Oh, bro,
That is not me.
Bro, I go to microbreweries on the daily, mate. Just I'm really proud
You
of
got the
that.
Doc Martens, you got the
Doc
Grifters, you
Martens.
got the local crew name.
Yeah, support your local.
I didn't know this about laying either. Like, the thing about laying is like apparently like a sort of a. It's tried to be a style icon, you know. Like I was with Sheldon, and like he was like, I didn't know this about Snapchat either. That you can find people in like your location and shit. Like 'cause I don't use Snapchat, so like I didn't realize you can find like people where they are at the moment. But yeah, Exactly, yeah. But then Sheldon was like, "Oh, look, this is look, Lang's over here. He's at Culture Kings buying an overalls." You
No,
want
no.
overalls?
I was at Vintage.
We don't know overalls, sir.
I
Like,
can rock them.
can you though? Can
I can't.
you? Can you though?
Let me come.
It wasn't though.
The
It was
overalls
vintage.
The overalls come pre-painted. You don't even. Have to,
Pre-painted.
No, it
You
was
don't even
not.
you don't even have to put your
I
own
don't think
paint
I'd
on.
ever go to Culture Kings. It's
This
so,
guy
like,
claims to be an
intense what he
artist.
does
His
there.
parents are artists and stuff, and pre-painted. What
My
type of-
mum is an
What
artist.
dignity
yes.
do you have?
My
man?
mum is an artist.
Does she want to sponsor the podcast? Because I will, just.
Yeah, Traffic Jam Galleries.
Ooh,
Sponsor
wait,
the
the
pod-
free
Oh, yeah, can
the
you
free sponsor-
can you throw out that logo? Can you throw out that logo?
What logo?
What?
The logo. Can you throw it
The
out?
logo.
Yeah.
What? Is that the logo?
Then why have you just done it?
What?
You just
what are
thrown
you
out the
talking
name.
about, mate?
You've thrown out the name.
You had a bit too much. What do you mean? Yeah. You had a bit too much, mate. If
But-
anyone knows, it seems a bit more rowdy than most podcasts because we did hit up. Is this the new local that we're gonna? Is this we're claiming a new
Support your
local?
local. Support your local.
I'll shout it out to anyone that lives in Sydney and all that and around that area.
What's
Flat
the
Brew,
lo-
I think it's called Flat Brew Cafe. I think it is the new local.
Rock Brew Cafe, Monday
Flat
night.
Rock.
You're already getting it wrong.
Flat
You've had
Rock
too
Brew
much.
Cafe.
You've had too
Sorry.
much.
You
I
already-
have to ask you to
Damn, mate,
leave.
settle down, mate. Stop down, mate.
You already know on a Monday night we're in there.
We're in there.
We're
If,
in there.
if anyone wants to see us, we're in there.
We're amongst it.
We're
We get amongst the local.
Get amongst the local.
Get amongst-
Support your local.
Yeah, but yeah, we were in there and like, just I felt so awkward because these guys are just dropping craft beer knowledge or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah,
Just
you
like,
know, yeah. I was just like, oh, I just spent too much time on this, but I was like, yeah, fair enough. I don't know why there's so
Mate,
much.
if you don't live this life, don't
That-
attempt
That's
it.
the thing.
right?
There's so much. It's weird. I don't know if it's in other countries like in America or Germany or the UK or whatever. But there's so much like controversy with like, or not controversy, but like it's so split between if you like or you don't like craft beer. Like no one's in the middle. Like I would say I'm in the middle, saying like I don't mind a craft beer or whatever. But like there's some people like, oh, I refuse to drink craft beer or I only drink craft beer.
But the thing is, like, do you want to be one of those people who just drinks the same thing
That's
all
what-
the time? That sounds just boring. Why don't you spice that shit up, yeah? Just
Like
yeah, spice.
at the moment we're drinking Sapporos.
That's not really spicy.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't have the same flavor. You know, it's just basic.
It does. Like I
lager.
had like some
It's your
insane.
simples. It's your simples, but like,
Yeah, like I
not
had like
bad.
insane beer where it tasted like bacon. Like
It did.
and it tasted amazing.
yeah, you had a
know?
smoked lager.
Yeah, exactly. It's good.
Stomping Ground Smoke
No,
Lager.
yes. Shout out to
Right.
Stomping Ground as
Shout
well.
out.
Sponsor us.
I'm just gonna like
Shout
stand
out Christina Applegate,
Who's that?
Who is that?
Who's that?
actor.
Shout out Amber Rose. I like your song.
Amber Rose.
Hey.
Jesus.
Loving the shaved head. Keep it up.
No, oh, yeah.
Good work.
You
Proud
could,
of you.
if you were a bit thicker, you could pass as the
If I was
B-Tech
thick
Amber
and-
Rose.
Oh, if you gotta give me like some cherry lipstick or something like
Jesus,
solid,
man.
like fire truck red, and I'm
Chuck
Fuck.
Red. Is that even a lipstick color? Fire
Fuck,
Chuck
I don't
Red.
know. They've got so many. You don't know. It's like craft brews. Like there's so many, but
Yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Each distillery's got their own lipstick. You know.
Yeah,
They
like-
That's true.
specialise in
Dude, they
their-
make so
brew.
like
Each brew,
the
each
cosmetics market's like ridiculously like profitable or whatever. Like there's like some YouTuber that makes like mad bank of it. Just
What lipsticks and shit.
yeah, just like cosmetics. I
Yeah,
think
you
it's
talk about fucking
yeah.
Kylie Jenner. She's about to be like the
Billionaire.
youngest self-made billionaire, even though
Yeah.
she came from a family with a lot of money. But whatever.
Hey,
That's
and what
cool.
did they define as self-made? Like, is it just because then she owns like majority of it? Because I think like the last,
It's her own company.
because the youngest was like the youngest before was Mark Zuckerberg
Zucked.
with Facebook. Zucked.
Just got sucked, boy.
No,
You
I
got
think, I think
Zuckboy.
self-made's money that she made by herself. So she like got an investment, but then she made another billion on top
But
of that.
You
Just
just
spilled
spilled
the
your
beer.
whole beer. But
My
she's
God, mate,
already
this guy's
got.
gone too hard at the local. He's
I'm
gone
surprised
too
it's
hard.
not me. Fuck.
Dude, he
Alright.
will remember.
Support your local.
Dude, he was the one where he was like, "Oh, I can't finish this. Lane, can you drink it? Can you finish this?" My man's just he claims to be about this
Weak.
life, but he's not. He's not about this life.
I've not
about this
finished.
life.
I've not finished.
It was a chai. It was a chai beer. Right? It was sweet.
It was a chai beer, swear F, but
Wait, like chai?
as
Is it
we're
like
talking
chai the tea?
before, Kylie Jenner has already had a lot of the connections from the Kardashians.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like she knows, God knows how many people before the age of 18.
Yeah.
And as soon as she's turned 18, she's gotten with a dying rapper, like
Oh, really?
Tiger.
Dude, I would say
Tigers?
he's sort of, you know what he reminds me of? He sort of reminds me of Tiger, ironically, like, you know, like her ex-boyfriend Tiger, where it's like
Yeah.
he was known for the music, and now he's just sort of known for being associated with her. And then his music
he
sort of
was
been
dying,
overshadowed.
and then I think it was a good move with him going with her because then it just boosted her, like his and her career. Like,
yeah.
so it was like it was good for both of them, I guess.
I
in a
guess
way.
yeah, it's true.
But
And like, I don't know,
I'm not running for
listen-
Tiger any day soon. I'll say that.
Yeah, I listened to Travis Scott's album like in full, and it's like, I don't know, it's sort of just, it's just one of those projects where you're like, you know, you're not offering a lot more than on the surface value, you know.
But the real question is he the next Bow Wow?
Bow Wow, like Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
How?
Well,
What would be the
like
next
in
Bow Wow?
5 years, will we know who he is?
Of course, because he's still. No, he could be
That's
like
what we said. Like, remember, like Mike?
Mine, dude. That's
Yeah.
my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies of all
But
time.
we're talking about it now. But like,
Mike is so lit.
so many people
So lit.
don't know who he is, and he's still trying to be like there, but he's not.
Do you see what he did like with the private jet photos like ages ago?
That wasn't his jet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like he took that picture and then they found it on Google as just a regular, just stock
Yeah,
image of
stock jet,
No.
just
So
stock private.
A fan Snapchatted him, and he was just in the other seat. He's
Yeah.
like,
He is
Bow Wow
fan
just-
still?
Yeah.
He was like, Bow Wow just posted this thing on Inequality.
Yeah,
And
which
he's-
is like it's not bad though, because but like private jets are mad expensive. It's like not a cheap thing.
Mad expensive. They're incredibly expensive.
You're
They're like
trying to
millions
flex
of
the
dollars.
private jet, like.
Own
I
it,
guess.
at least.
I guess, but then it sort of just became a meme where people were just doing that just to like do it, you know, like
Yeah,
they're going like,
remember-
oh, look at me in my car, and then you just see them in like the Echo. No offense to the Echo, but they're in the Echo, whipping the Echo.
For everyone who's listening, the Toyota Echo, the pinnacle of the car. I'm just gonna say that.
It is.
Nah, Toyota's like, it's alright, but it's
I
not
respect the
Nissan
Echo.
Cube. Nissan Cube.
The Toyota Echo with the bump in the side.
with the
Come
Chris
on,
Brown,
but, like,
with the
come on.
Chris Brown bumping hard. It's a perfect vibe.
Wait, which Chris Brown CD is it?
God, I don't know. Is it? It's.
It's the one with
It's the one with Kiss on it.
Kiss.
That one. The real fans.
The real fans know that, dude. Yeah.
It's
Old
the
school
one
Chris
with
Brown.
T-Pain. Is it T-Pain? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Happy boy, Chris Brown, live, T-Pain, something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty random. like
Happy
that.
boy radio.
Yeah, it's like not bad boy.
Nappy boy.
I'm pretty boy. Yeah.
And nappy boy.
God.
pretty.
Fuck, what happened to T-Pain though? He fell off massively. Like, he I think he released like new music recently and just no one cared.
I saw him on a do you know the NPR Tiny Desks?
Yeah.
He was on one of them. He was
Amazing.
mad good singer.
Amazing, yeah.
He was so good at singing. Like,
Like his tone is just ridiculous.
yeah.
But it's like, he was like a 2000s rapper, but now it's like, it's a 10.
But it's ironic though, because like everyone shit on him for using auto-tune. They're like, oh, it's not your real voice or whatever. And now,
God knows.
and I was gonna say now auto-tune's like you're not good unless you use auto-tune. Like all those little rappers, they all use auto-tune.
But think about all these like YouTube rappers and
Oh,
stuff
so
who are
YouTube
like
and SoundCloud rappers.
digging in like the subscribes, but
Yeah.
like they've got insane producers and insane like people behind them who are pretty much creating it. It's the same thing, but at least I guess the people in the 2000s had talent.
Yeah, definitely. It's just
I wouldn't say it's more of looking back on it on rose tinted glasses. You know, I feel like T.
Whoa, is that like, Jesus, is that like is that a bar?
It's a well known term, all right.
Is it?
It's a well known term.
Have you heard of it, Lang?
No.
Everyone has heard of that.
Oh, really?
Wait. 2 out of 3 haven't heard. 66% of the people on this podcast
Wait, it's
have
just
not
some
heard of
it's
it.
just some dumb men on this podcast apparently.
No,
isn't it?
surely not. Surely not.
It's just some
Are
dumb.
you accusing us?
See-
of being dumb?
Maybe just part of that vintage life.
Well, so you say
How
six.
much YouTube have you been watching?
Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. But
Yeah, but if you're like fully digging into this whole like thing between like YouTubers and stuff having like insane producers and insane like people creating the music behind it, and then saying all this stuff that you're saying right now, like, come on.
What are you talking about?
What do you want? I don't even know
I'm
what
saying
you're
if you
talking
look
about.
at 6ix9ine now and T-Pain then, it's like the same thing, you know. It's just
Yeah, but
wait, it appeals to the lowest common.
Jesus.
It appeals to the lowest common denominator. Everyone, like, you know, they're not trying to make some lyrical, in-depth rap, you know. They just want to bang in the club, you know. You know.
But there's always been that rap though, like that classic pop.
but
sort of
nowadays
club
the
rap.
hype man is just so fun. Like, come on, like, I think we all know a bit of 6ix9ine.
Oh
And
man, six.
he's got a
the
big
thing,
pump
like
up.
6'9", to me, he's actually good. Like he's not bad.
I used to hate
He's
on him,
not
but
bad.
I just enjoy it now. Like I used to be like, oh my god, it's 6'9", but now I'm just like, oh my god, it's 6'9".
Like he's
It's
got like
it's
some
fun.
good bars, like that boy like pussy got that web with that super soaker. Like that's a bar.
Yeah, but like,
Respect the bar.
come on,
Like
like that.
boss.
Treyway.
Treyway.
Look of the
Look at
queen.
Gwen. Like it's just fun. I don't know. Like I used to hate on him,
Yeah.
but now I'm just like, he's enjoyable. He's fun. He's got like the hype man. He's got the gra gra gra. Like
Yeah.
You know, don't look at it too in depth. It's just a bit of fun.
It's
You
just
know?
Exactly. Yeah.
he even
Definitely.
said in an interview, it's just like him and his boys just having fun. Like
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
But the
You're
thing is,
making
like,
a lot of money and you're having fun.
But now he's sort of trolling too much. Where it's like I think
Hey,
I made a prediction like he might. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not around. You know, alive, whatever, in like the next year or so, because he's just sort of just out there and like.
he's keeping it spicy. He's keeping it
like
there.
he could like if anyone is gonna get the same treatment that Triple X got, 6ix9ine would be the most likely target.
But him and
But that being said, he does have
Triple
the New York
X
streets
are
with him.
very different.
Who? Yeah, oh
Like
yeah, of course.
incredibly different.
Yeah.
Like their styles are different. The way they approach things are different.
Yeah,
Like as I just said before, like 6ix9ine does it for fun, and Troop X was doing it like
yeah. Well, he has
It's
a great Instagram video where he's like dissing Juice WRLD or whatever.
Yeah.
oh that was fucking enjoyable.
It's
I
such
found
a
that
good
so
video.
funny.
It's so good.
I see your shadows in my room.
and it's just a shadow of like the
yeah, and he's just like in the he's just like gripping his head and just
Yeah.
like fetal position, just being like, oh my god, no, please.
And then he had that video like with the World Cup, and he's like, "Oh, sign me up, Mexico!"
yeah,
and he's like
yeah.
the shittest football you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
and he kicks it like 30 meters away from the fucking goal.
No, to be fair, he was a good goalie. You know, he stopped some shots.
Yeah, he had to stop it there because I don't think he was kicking any time to the actual goal.
He's got
Yeah.
a fat beer gut too. Like every
Yeah,
time he
yeah,
goes
he's definitely
Yeah,
let
but
himself go.
He's keeping it different. He's being an individual. He's not like those like 50 Cent being like incredibly ripped on the album cover. He's just
He's
being,
relatable. He's actually relatable.
He is the
He's
dad
like-
bod.
He's
He
got
is
the
relatable.
dad bod.
Dad bod.
The dad bod.
He's
Like,
relatable, you know. So
You like all the dad bod.
support your local dad bod.
Support your
Sick and
local-
beers.
The dad boy.
You go to the local with your dad bod, and then
Sure, yeah.
What else you got?
That has to be. That is a dream when you're like 30 or 40. Just rocking up with your local with the boys,
When you're
with the
20.
dad boy. Yeah, when you're 20 years old, rocking with a dad boy. At
No,
the
he's
local
23
on the Monday
already. Like, hey,
Jesus.
but he's spanning out his career a little bit. Like, come on,
Yeah.
we've
Well,
we've
he's definitely gone mainstream now. Like now he's in like he's
oh,
before he
fair, like,
blown up massively.
he
And, like,
wasn't
he,
he
like-
top on Spotify or something?
Yeah,
like
I
that?
think so. Like he was like number one at like on Billboard, I think. So
Yeah, number one on Billboard and Spotify. Like, he's doing well.
yeah. So
And then all that beef between like Kib and Drake. No wonder Drake always causing shit. But
yeah.
Wait, did Drake and 6ix9ine have beef?
yeah, didn't
A
you
little
hear the
bit.
thing? Nicki Minaj and Drake were like, it was like a YouTube or like a stream, and he's just like he called Nicki Minaj Fefe. I forgot the actual sentence, but he's like, oh something Fefe, and then 6ix9ine was just like full on, just being like, this is why I didn't do like features with all of my stuff beforehand. I've done most of my videos by myself
Makes
and
sense.
most
Yeah,
of
true.
my
True.
tracks by myself
True.
because I want to be self-made.
True. You got to respect the game on that point, you know.
Oh, self-made is much
He
better
definitely
than
is
being, like,
self-made.
I've made my career off being
And if
featured of
anything, like
someone.
he elevated Nicki Minaj again, because Nicki Minaj sort of like when Cardi B came in, Cardi B just shat on Nicki Minaj, and then Nicki Minaj just went into like oblivion.
That's the same like when Iggy Azalea was about too. It's like
Yeah.
she
But
was
then
huge.
have you seen her new music video?
Oh, with Tyga.
My God, Jesus
It's
Christ!
too thick, you know.
But is it though? Is it
Too
though?
much
Yeah,
though.
she works in angles. Like you see her in real life, and it's just like
A garbage bag filled with pudding, you know?
Oh my God!
Boy,
it's a
the
Oh
judgment right
my
here.
God.
You're gonna make anyone feel insecure
Hashtag
right
me
now.
too.
I
Hashtag
feel like you
women's rights.
Well,
Jesus.
women's right. She gets like
Left wing.
She has a fake body, you know?
Jesus Christ.
what's women's
She
rights about
has
that?
had some touch-ups.
Ben Sheldon coming
She
in
has had
hot.
touch-ups and stuff like that, but like,
Coming
if
in
it makes her
spicy.
feel better, so what? She can do what she wants. She has the money. She has to pay
True,
for
yeah.
it.
But going back to Drake, you know, I feel like Drake shouldn't be.
Oh,
I feel like
What?
Drake shouldn't be dissing 6ix9ine when he hasn't finished his beef with Pusha T. I mean, he just
I
got
reckon
Oh.
he let that alone, and then just in some single he's like, oh yeah, I didn't want to expose my son to the world because the world's not ready for my son. I'm like, yo,
everyone's like, oh my god, what an
and now apparently like Pusha T. The thing about Pusha T dissed him so hard. I mentioned this on the last podcast. Pusha T dissed him so hard that now he's apparently back with he's gone to Nike instead of Adidas.
the podcast you were talking by yourself.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
See, now you make it sound.
How good.
You make it sound so depressing, bro. Make it sound that depressing.
Well, what? How could you spin that? I mean,
Well, you can't, you know. Just
I don't know
well,
why
I guess just tonally the way he said it, you know, sort of ensued a sort of
I said
vibe
it the way
about
it is.
it.
I said
crush.
I said it the way.
No,
it is.
not really, though, but you know. But like, yeah, he sort of said like, what's the buzz like? Check over stripes. That's what I like, or something. So apparently, it might be with Nike now. That's sort of the rumors.
I would say being with Adidas would have been much better because they're producing a lot of stuff. They're doing stuff with
Nah.
Kanye, and Kanye, we all know, like Yeezy's done stupidly well. So
Dumb, well, yeah.
yeah, like
Dumb thick.
Dumb.
but like,
Dumb
come on.
That's my
I
favorite
think-
thing to add now. Just dumb to and then something
Dumb.
Then-
Dumb.
Dude, bro, you're dumb smart. He's like, what?
Stupid smack. But like,
He's dumb, bro.
I honestly think like being with Adidas would be a lot better. I'm more of an Adidas than a Nike fan.
No, yeah,
But-
Nike.
Nike's just not really producing
Nike,
that
they just
much.
retro a lot, man. They just retro like
They're
like-
showing old stuff.
they, like it used to be Jordans, and now they're going back to old school Air Maxes.
Yeah, like the
go
Air
Hira-
Forces,
Air
especially
Forces,
Air Force,
skate
yeah.
skate highs,
They did the
Hirachis,
Air Max 90s or 93s as well. They just
Yeah.
recently did that, but they're as you said,
97s,
rehashing.
95s, yeah.
But Adidas is just pumping out new stuff all
Dude,
the
their
time.
new stuff
all in-
shit. Those Adidas D-Rubs, like.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
dude,
talk about
one
this all the
of how
time. Yeah.
many-
no. Do you know they look like when you buy apples? You know how some apples are encased.
Oh
in
no,
that thing?
was it mangoes? Mangoes have it as
Yeah,
well.
they have that shit.
Yeah,
they have that stuff.
yeah,
It looks like
Oh,
Yeah,
the,
you know what I mean?
the crisscross like catching. Yeah,
like the foam thing.
Those
Just
look disgusting.
I
I don't rate.
don't mind them if they're all white or all black. Or
gotta
if
be
it's
all white.
Jesus,
solid
I know
colour.
how.
Coming from the skinhead,
Jesus,
it's
mate.
gotta be all white.
Two just.
Alright,
Mate, if you
We all know when you walk
just let me say,
into a room.
if you have a skinhead and you say all white in any frame of mind,
I'm not a
just-
skin. I
just
have a
don't say
shaved
that.
head.
but is it though? Is it really?
It's a shaved head.
But
Yes.
is
He's looking like a mod over here. He's got the Doc Mun. He's got the shaved head. He's got the black jacket.
the coach's jacket as well from a local brewery?
Yeah,
Just
support your
Yeah,
local.
support your local.
Support your local
Support your
grifters.
local.
Marrickville, shout out.
But
to
sure, but
Shout
then
out
again, like
Shout out to the suburb of Mac.
genetics has not been kind on me, and they've given forsaken me with terrible hairline. So
Yeah.
like, what can I do? I don't have much options but to shave my head.
That's fair.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that is my reason there. And Doc Mans are a shoe that lasts for a long time. They last for years instead of having like a sand shoe like Vans or something
The
lasting
thing,
for a
like,
year and just
what I
decking.
don't agree with your Doc Martens, doesn't seem to get so much wear. You know, it looks brand new. You gotta
I
wear it
bought
out.
them
You
a month
gotta-
ago.
They are brand new.
They are brand new.
Okay, fair
To be
enough.
fair.
There you go.
You gotta get the whiskers in.
Shut down.
You got
Trust me, daddy.
trust me, daddy. But mate,
Fashion show.
I remember you were saying
Shut
this.
down.
You were saying this bad. Like you were saying that your dad used to like just like chuck the
Yeah,
Doc
you
Martens
know,
against
he
the wall
would
and
kick
stuff.
them at the wall. I'm
Yeah,
not kicking my shoes at the wall.
You
'cause
buy
that
some
will
new Doc
break them.
Muns, then as soon as you get them, you kick them up against the wall to make them look, beaten in.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm not kicking my shoes.
you're
because
not
then that
kicking in
will.
$250
Wait,
shoes just
So,
for
so
fun.
you don't live that life. You don't live that. So don't pretend like you do when you don't.
Oh,
What
you don't
will
live
I?
that life. You don't
A
live the mod
skinhead life?
You don't
no,
live
I
that
do
life.
not live the skinhead life. That's fucked.
You're a faker.
So you're faking.
you don't.
I
live
don't
this
want to
skinhead.
be a skinhead.
just
I'm happy not to be a skinhead. Fuck it.
yeah.
So you want to look like that life, but you don't want to live it.
I'm sorry, I've been given a
Are
shit
you
hairline.
fake? Are you fake now? That's what. Are we exposing you?
Is this a plastic fan over here?
Oh my jeez.
I'm not doing a full Kardashian thing, no, unfortunately. That would be a sick uncover, but
Exposed.
no, unfortunately, I just have been forsaken with terrible genetics when it comes to hair.
That's fair enough.
I can.
You can relate. Look
I
at
can-
you,
in-
covering that hairline.
in 5 years,
I like how sort of the fringes just.
Yeah, the fringe.
The-
He's
the-
got a
the
bit of a
slight
cover
fringe,
up.
the
He's
slight
hiding.
fringe.
What do you want me to do?
I've shaved it all off. I'm like,
I've
it's
got-
happened.
He's accepted it. I like that.
Accepted.
Even though I sort of made fun of you being a skinhead, at least you
I
accepted
accept it. I accept what I've got.
Well,
You got to work what you got.
Exactly,
Not hide
I mean,
it.
I'm a normie. I've got the Hitler Youth cut.
I mean,
Hit your
What
lip.
else can I do? It's the fridge.
Shave it off.
No.
I got clippers. I shave myself like once a week when it comes to my head. So
Yeah, shave you.
come
Whoa,
here.
whoa.
Scratch your
Jesus.
face. Ooh, look at you, cheeky boy.
Oh my god.
What's your next topic?
Whoa, jeez. No, that's not such a
Alright,
weird.
no, topic-
that's a weird transition. when you just go
Topic done. Next
next
topic.
up.
Next topic.
Shut down.
Yeah, you just shut down the topic.
Trust me, Dad.
I like how I like how it went straight to hairlines and then Ben goes,
Yeah.
shut down.
Next
Just
topic.
shut it down.
He's just
Just shut it down.
afraid.
Shut it down.
Oh, no,
Scared
no.
man.
Next topic.
Just shut it. Just shut it. No, I was gonna say like with my hair, I was trying to attempt to do box sprays. I do the Asian box sprays, which I don't know if it's a thing.
I think
don't know if
Ben's
that's even
going to the
possible.
bathroom
I
or
think
something.
is he really? I think he's given up. I don't think it's about the podcast.
Failed man.
Is he really
Hiding
about
that hairline.
Is he really about that podcast life? I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Since he's shut up the next topic, what is the next?
I don't know. Yeah, usually with these podcasts, I let it flow, you know, and just sort of, you know,
I reckon
take
that's
the vibe. But
better thing to do. But like,
yeah. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is disgusting.
am I gonna hold it in?
I don't know, but it's just pretty disgusting, you know.
It is.
People,
I
watch,
admit,
people,
it's
no,
gross.
what's that? They listen to this in order. They don't want to be on their bus ride or they're doing their
just
school
there,
test or doing whatever, and they just hear some guy go,
Hey, spice it up.
I guess.
You don't hear that often. Like,
Yeah, maybe you feel
It's
you
what
feel
we're
like,
like.
you feel like a bit wavy with it, you know. Maybe
Yeah, but-
maybe you're not really about the alcoholic life. You're just a bit
I don't
wavy.
drink that much at all.
It's a bit wavy, you know. He just seems a bit
Hey, I'm all.
wavy.
I mean,
He's the only one here who hasn't touched his beer, so.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Echoed from the beer bottle. I
No,
swear.
it was not.
Fair enough. But
Alright, next topic, come on.
oh no, dude. The thing is like I didn't realize get double teamed. You know, I'm actually.
about the hairline.
Yeah, I know. It seems like I'm getting double teamed because I'm just facing two guys and they're like, oh, next topic. You know, it's like, jeez, man, settle down. But like, the thing is like, I usually, the thing like with these podcasts and stuff, I usually write down topics and stuff just to write down and stuff. And I was thinking like, I was
coming up.
always gonna do a topic with my roommate Ben or whatever, and I wrote down some stuff, but like, I haven't mentioned this at all at the moment, but people don't know if you listen to past podcasts and stuff. There was this big rant, like this massive rant where I basically went off like Kendrick Lamar and stuff, saying like, "Fuck you, fuck your tickets, bro." Like it would get
Kendrick
sold out
Lamar.
instantly, all that stuff.
I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan.
Go fuck yourself, bro. But yeah,
Wait, wait.
basically, no, let me finish.
Shut me down.
But basically, I had this massive rant saying like, fuck
ready
Live
for my
Nation. I said fuck Live Nation, fuck Ticketek, Ticketmaster or Ticketek, one of the two. Fuck all those ticketing sites, resell and stuff because we didn't get tickets. And bit of update on that. I actually did end up getting tickets to the Kendrick Lamar concert,
Yep.
and super cheap. It was like half price and stuff. So realistically, it worked. If anyone wants to take any lessons out of this, it's about patience. You know, patience is truly a virtue, and if you believe and you keep patient, you keep true to yourself, the rewards will really benefit you. So, in that being said, I did end up going to the Kendrick Lamar concert with David and the roommate Ben, and I want to know your perspective on it because I do have some stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'll let you. What was your perspective on the concert?
You know, I loved it, you know. King Kenny just did his thing. King Kendrick.
You mean Kung Fu Kenny, mate? King
Oh,
Kenny?
sorry, Kung Fu
Kung Fu
Kenny.
Kenny.
You know,
Plastic fan?
He came through and did his thing, you know, appropriating Asian culture with.
That's what I wanted to
here we
mention.
go.
That's what I
Here we go.
wanted to mention.
As an Asian man myself,
Well,
What?
you do have the Asian eyes, but
I have the Asian.
Oh,
I have the Asian eyes.
actually,
with
we
the
all
white
have Asian eyes, man.
white
This is
skin.
awkward. This is awkward. Yeah, we all have Asian eyes. Except one person is truly
so
Asian.
he really did it with the half the lyrics of "humble" just being. Be humble. Hold on, bitch. Sit down. Bitch. Be humble. So that's like the half the song, and that just killed
Every
it.
album has to have a single on it, the chart, so it increases the album sales. I mean,
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but-
Yeah, every song has
I
that.
think we can agree. Humble was not that good.
it was okay.
It's a good, like, if it's in the club, you know you're
Yeah, but-
turning up, you're getting lit.
You know it's it's shit house when you got someone go out. Oh my god, it's Humble. This is my jam, bro.
No,
It's
dude, I remember.
so
I
lame.
remember that we went to Clifftop when I was Ben or whatever, and then the song "Humble" came on. My man literally sat down on the floor. It's like sit down, and he just sat down, on the floor,
but at
cross-legged,
least,
like
you know, like-
cross-legged, where he's holding his knees like at a year 3 student, whatever. Like he's
I forgot about that.
yeah, he just sat down like be humble.
Yeah.
Well, of course we forgot about it because we got most lit to "Love on Top" by Beyonce, which is you're the one.
Yeah, but
It's such a good banger.
When are they gonna put
Certified banger.
J-Lo, Jenny from the Block?
No, sometimes they do.
Jenny from the Block. It's a
I've-
banger. It's a guaranteed. It's always good.
I've heard it
I love
sometimes. I've heard it sometimes though. So I don't know. Maybe you just come at the wrong time, just bad time. But I have heard like I'm still Jenny from the block.
Yeah, you gotta
and I
pump
got
it
a
up, bro.
little. Now I got a lot. And
Yeah, I like to get comfortable.
Don't worry. I turned the mic up a little bit because I know it's sort of.
Yeah, because Lang's moving away. Like,
Yeah. So.
I'm sorry, but I like to get.
Dude, I just realized as well the ear pierce with Lang, the double ear pierce.
Story pointed out, it's full on skinhead.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
over
just.
They don't have their ears pierced.
Who?
Skinheads apparently.
Well, now they do.
Yeah, maybe you're like some. Maybe you're
I
like
just
some.
said everything.
Maybe you're like some
Jesus.
offset, like some
I'm
sub
so left wing.
subgroup of.
I'm so
thing
left
that-
wing.
Upset. I'm not.
What? No, you're fucking.
We're
not.
both. We're all left wing.
After
Remember we
shit
did
you
that.
said.
Oh, I did that. I was right. I was a bit left.
He's a bit right.
I'm like
but
left, but I'm like left. I don't know, like west
I
or something.
agree
It's
with
weird.
most
I'm like
points
left
from
south. I'm like left
but-
south, whatever that means.
Alright, let's not talk about politics.
Yeah, politics is always something people ramble about for like.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to hear political advice from 20-year-olds that
Yeah, because we know so much.
we know
already
so
about the
much.
world.
Dude, that's what I hate so much. when,
Yeah,
like-
I've gone to uni. I did a bit of political.
Oh god, dude! At uni as well, there was like this massive.
Oh,
There was
here
this
we go.
massive it was like this protest called Bombs Over Books, and it just took over the whole.
Wait, bombs over
campus.
Baghdad?
Bombs
The- one
over
of the goat-
Baghdad.
One of the goat
Yeah,
outcasts.
Outcast. It's such a good. But yeah, actually, we sort of got started. I did want to mention the Kendrick Lamar concert where there's a couple of things I want to mention. But first off, it might be controversial, but
Just not a Kenny fan, so I'm not gonna. Really...
people diss me for trying to be a part of the black culture. I want to get box space like Travis Scott. I rock the shoes. I want Jordans. I'm Yeezys.
But they're
Human races and stuff.
expensive.
I want that life. I want to wear the hoodies on the jackets.
But-
I want to have the vibe. I want to have the nappy hair. I want to listen to the music. Nas, Jay-Z, Jadakiss,
Alright,
Jizza. And I want to do all that, and people go like, mate, you're appropriating black culture. You're
Wait.
not allowed to do that because you're Asian. You're not allowed to do that. But
why do you want to
But
be
no,
like
no, no,
everyone
no, no.
else?
Just-
Why don't you want to be like yourself?
Just-
Why don't you have your own thing?
Oh wow, it's too deep.
this is too deep. But just yeah. Basically, I went to the Kendrick Lamar concert with this preconceived idea, like maybe I'm just not allowed to do that. And then at the start of the concert, they play some Asian shit. That's how blunt I can be. They play some Asian shit.
And what would that be?
Just some like the video. They like some Asian intro stuff, like where he's like basically about to doing like some fighting scenes, like some
be back in one
Tekken type Mortal Kombat type stuff or whatever. And I'm just like, it is. And I was like, what? All right, fair enough. And then basically the whole theme of his concert centered around Asian culture, Asian type of themes or whatever. And I was like, basically, I was like, my man's appropriating my culture, so why can't I appropriate his? You know what? Like, it's like some weird exchange. Where I'm like, all right, he wants to be a part of that life. I want to be a part of that life. We can do this. We can do
Could you
this.
imagine could you imagine if Post Malone did that?
Oh, did he get?
If Post
Crucified,
Malone did some video played at his concert where he was just like, I don't know, what's another if he was doing black culture or something, like
I guess, yeah.
he would get crucified.
I guess, yeah, to a certain degree, but like we see a lot now. Just I was discussing this with you before. Like somehow Asian culture has become like sort of cool. When did Asians become cool? Did I miss the boat? Like when did I not realize that I'm cool? You know,
You
like,
see a lot of on shirts these days, like Japanese kanji, Chinese
exactly, yeah.
characters.
Like they always have they have like their rapper name and then have like their Asian Japanese character name. And you're like, what are you doing?
But if they can't read it themselves, how the fuck do they know what they're
Exactly.
saying?
It's like that. I forgot what the movie was, but like the guy got an Asian tattoo, like the classic Asian tattoo down your spine or like on your chest, and they're like, oh yeah, what does this say? And then he just goes like, oh blah blah blah, and then the Asian guy goes no, and then he says like, oh I like dick or something. It's just
Yeah, you see a
Chinese.
bunch
Oh, that would be fucking
You see a
hilarious.
lot of Asian tourists or whatever, and they have like English language and they don't know what it says. It's just like, love dick or whatever. Like, we could be wearing love dick in Japanese or Chinese on our shirts.
But it could be
No.
vice versa. Like they could be doing the same with just like. But
But
That's what
surely,
I mean. That's
you gotta. That's why I personally don't like wearing anything with like names or brands.
So
or
what's
anything.
that on your jacket, mate? Can I just ask what's that on your jacket?
Support your local.
Can support your local.
Support your local.
Well, I
Griffiths,
don't.
Shout out.
What do we do, Ben?
What?
Support your local.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
support your local.
Support your local.
It's difference between support, but the thing is, I know what I'm wearing. Support my local.
Support your Asian beer conglomerates.
Mm.
Sapporo. which
Sapporo,
I'm
yeah.
drinking right now.
Exactly.
Support
Premium,
Shout out.
premium beer.
Shout out.
5% alcohol.
Offshoring all the
Shout out.
profits. Shout out.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, didn't even buy this full price. This is like reduced. I got reduced Sapporo from the bottle shop. So,
Yeah, but
but yeah, and
the
then
bottle as
yeah.
we say in Australia.
Bottle. What do
But
they call it?
you don't like it, fuck
Liquor
it.
store, liquor.
The liquor.
Are most of your fans American? Fans.
followers or whatever the fuck you know.
Alternative
Why you
shout
just
out.
like, why you just like laugh
Before,
at
as
like,
I was
fan?
saying though, when it was just like, know what you're wearing, I'd rather just not like have like a huge Adidas logo on me or a big Nike because
I'm not playing.
everyone's
That's why, that's why,
kind
like,
of doing
that's
it.
why, like, I don't mind buying like H&M stuff because at least like you buy like the
'Cause
basics.
Yeah,
like, I buy, like, the
basics always good. Like AS Color, I love AS Color.
AS Color. Are they Aussie? They're Aussie.
They're Australian, I
So
think.
shout out to AS.
But
Again,
then they-
support your local. Support your
Yeah.
local.
Support your local, but they do like organic clothes too, so it's like not
Organic.
affecting the environment because
Yeah, shut up,
apparently.
you vegan.
I reckon we get
Oh my god!
We get it,
he's
bro.
already
You're
copping on me
vegan.
again.
You're vegan. Wait, but you eat eggs, don't you though? Exposed again?
I didn't say I was vegan. Did I say I was vegan?
You did. That was your,
Earlier.
That was your Tinder profile, mate. You're vegan.
Yeah,
Exposed. How is
stop
it?
eating eggs.
How is it being vegan? Just,
Well, before it was not bad, honestly.
but now it's bad.
Oh, it's just like
You just want some meat in your mouth. So.
not me. It just
Just some.
I don't mind having
Big.
a bit of egg, but I don't know if I'll be jumping on the meat train anytime soon, nor the dairy train.
Definitely keen to hop on the meat train
I was
myself.
gonna say I'm a big fan of the meat train.
Like I don't know, just
The
like
midnight meat train.
think
shout out
about
to
it.
that
Like
movie.
who does not love a bit of Din Tai Fung? Like you get the awesome like yeah, but like
What a random shout out of a restaurant. That's
Right,
such a
shout out
random.
Din Tai Fung. But
Yeah,
like
not even Chinese food or Japanese or like Asian.
It is.
She's just like Din Tai Fung. Like that's such a random shout out.
I
Again,
loved my dumplings before I went
Dumplings.
vegan, and I was just like,
we could you have
'cause they use
vegetarian dumplings.
eggs. Yeah, vegetarian, not vegan.
Oh, true.
So then
yeah.
I was just like, really want it. I'm just like, sure, I'm not having dairy, so, and I'm not having really meat, but it's like,
Dude, it was funny.
Dumplings are
It was actually funny. Recently, I was thinking like, maybe I should, because mate, even no one knows Summer Shred 2018. It's a real thing.
oh, yeah.
Well,
but
it's
like,
winter for your American fans.
Huh?
It's winter coming up here.
Well, we're still in.
it's always
aren't
Summer
we?
Shred because
if-
Summer Shred
Shred
2018.
for summer. Shred for summer.
If any of the people listening don't know and they've made it to this podcast, to this episode so far, you know, and haven't given up,
Can you put the mic closer to your mouth,
we're in
mate?
Australia, so it's coming up to winter.
No,
Wait, put the close.
Sorry, no.
It's
Put
not
the
even
mic
coming up.
closer to
We've
your
No,
mouth.
sorry, it's the other way around. It's coming up to
Months ago.
summer, so summer shreds is
No,
coming
it's going to fucking spring.
up. Fuck, you know what I mean? It's either winter or summer. It's either hot or cold.
Great chat, boys. Just great
It's either
chat.
hot or cold.
Just
It's coming
great
up. It's-
chat.
It's getting
It's
hot.
getting hot. It's getting hot.
Yeah. Actually, one more thing I want to mention about the Kendrick Lamar concert, and me and Ben got so triggered over this. Basically, we didn't get to go in the mosh pit or anything. We didn't get tickets for that, so we were sitting in seats or whatever.
Oh.
And it was good. It was still a good vibe, you know. The music, if the music's good, it's always a good vibe. But basically,
Floor is always best.
of course, everyone knows
You
that.
gotta
But-
always just gun for the floor.
yeah, but basically we're all sitting in a line or whatever, and basically there was like this hot chick that was sort of sitting not sitting next to me directly, but she was like sitting a couple seats next to me, and I'm like, God damn, you know, she's fine, you know. You know how players do. You know how your boy Jordan does. You know how he do. You know how he do though. You know how I do. 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 No, but like basically, like it would have been good if I was actually next to her. But the reason I wasn't next to her is because there was like this couple or siblings. I don't know. It was a weird vibe. But basically, it was just some dude who throughout the whole concert didn't look away from his phone. And it's not like he was videotaping the concert itself or Snapchatting it or whatever. He was merely... You can describe it, Sean. Like, what was he doing?
He was playing with, he was changing his Bitmoji,
Which is...
which is like, I don't know, it's like your avatar for Snapchat.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta have it correct. You gotta have it like looking like
know,
yourself,
but
or you gotta have it a
does
huge fuck about.
Does it take 3 hours to do, mate? During a Kendrick Lamar concert, which happens...
Ooh.
He's been here 3
Depends how
times in like the
accurate.
past... Like, he's only been here 3 times, which is funny at the end where it was like, Sydney!
My favorite city.
One of my 2 favorite cities in the world. I'm like, yo, shut up, bro. You've been here for you've been here 3 times.
Yeah, definitely. But
3
like,
times.
You know,
as I said,
Canberra,
I'm not going
shout
to
out.
comment much because I'm just not the biggest fan of him.
Okay, why are you commenting?
Just don't comment. If you're not gonna comment,
Nast When I Rule the World, so much better.
Okay, it's like, what, that
I
one
love
song,
that.
okay.
I know he did some other cool ones, but like, I'm just a fan of the song. Just loved it. It's a
Yeah.
good song. When I Rule the World. It
Yeah.
was like, it's good. Had
Name one Nas album.
if
That's
I ruled the world.
Imagine that.
Name one Nas album.
Could it be?
I think you can't name one.
Name
I
one.
think you can't name the most
If I
iconic
could-
album.
I'm
of
not a big rap fan.
The
I'm-
most iconic album of rap history. I said it.
Name one Nas
I
album.
said it. Most iconic rap album.
I said I like this song. I didn't like
He
it.
literally had
I said I
a
like the
Stop
album.
name dropping him.
Literally, the album name is a song.
I said him once. I didn't say him like 30 times.
Don't name drop him if you don't listen to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Again, you
I
get.
do listen to it. I just listen
Dude,
to
I
that
feel-
one
I-
song.
I
I,
actually-
love Nas When I Rule the World.
He doesn't even say it
Fun
properly.
song.
He says Nas, not Nas.
All right,
Jesus.
Nas. Here you go.
The-
Nas.
The thing is, like, I feel bad for laying on this podcast because he was sort of hesitant at first, and now I could see why.
I'm
But
just.
you're getting exposed all over. You really are getting exposed.
Fuck, I'm
you're a
getting
fake
I'm just-
vegan. You're a fake skinhead. You're not even a fan of Nas.
Thank
Like,
God
who
I'm
are
a
you,
fake
mate?
skinhead, because I would definitely not want to be one.
But you try to live that life, though.
How am I
You
wanting
try-
to describe to me?
Have you
how-
looked
what is
yourself
that
in the
like?
mirror? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Tell me, have you looked yourself in the mirror?
Well, yeah, I had to just shave my head.
Jeez, that's self-explanatory in itself.
Yeah, it doesn't mean every white dude who has a shaved head is a skinhead. It means there's different ones. You assuming that is racist.
Surely, you claiming that skinheads are a race is sort of
No.
portray.
But
it's
white
sort of-
people
you're
are
sort of, you're sort of
racist,
belittling.
definitely.
You're belittling the term racism. So therefore, you yourself are racist.
So white people not a race? Yes or no?
no, I said skinheads. I said
No,
skinheads.
no.
I literally said skinheads.
I never associated myself as a skinhead.
But you are, though.
white people. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't follow the things they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very different.
When we
to
all
them.
agreed not to talk about politics, but somehow it leads to
But
politics.
you're bringing it in. You're
I
calling
said
me a skinhead.
skinheads.
Skinhead.
Skinheads. You can have a black skinhead, can't you? I don't know if there's any gun.
The Kanye.
Yeah, exactly. The Kanye song. You know what I mean?
Alright,
Can't
we can
deny.
talk about that.
You're definitely not a black skinhead. You're
I'm not a skinhead.
White
I
supremacist.
don't know any of that shit.
Jesus, God. Well, one thing the thing is I didn't prepare for Lane to be in the podcast. So I had one more thing I wanted to ask, talk about with Sheldon, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that living with Sheldon, whatever. You know, I would say good roommate. You know, I'm giving you some props. Good roommate, really good roommate, and all that stuff. Just a good vibe
Yep.
and all that stuff.
Yep.
But
They already know who it is.
the thing is, like, the thing, if no one really knows about it, he force feeds you some stuff, and
Force feeds what?
Me.
the thing is, he force fed me the black pill.
I
He
did.
he forced me deep
The black
the
pill.
black pill. I've taken the black pill, and I don't know if I can go back to it. If you want to explain what the black pill is, Ben, what is
Feel
black
free.
pill?
You've swallowed the black pill. I don't.
It's just you just look at humanity in a whole different way. It's just what you can't.
In what way are you
You
looking
can't
at it?
perceive
What
reality in
approach?
any just critical,
critical,
demeaning,
as in,
just how people look, how people are. You know,
like,
you
look,
just
act, react.
just
Facial structure.
facial structure,
Is this the mammoth and incel?
eye
Yeah.
socket, septum structure.
You know.
your teeth.
bad.
You know,
It's bad.
Canthial tilt.
Exactly.
Hunter eyes versus prey eyes.
Hunter eyes for prey.
Strong jaw, height. You know, cranial structure.
Mammoth and stuff.
Your frame, like you have a good frame
Yeah,
or not.
Exactly. I know. I've taken that pill, and the thing, like, the great thing about taking the pill though is that I realized that I am I'm actually a superior human. I am again 6 foot tall. Ben mentioned this. Ben mentioned this last time. He goes, "You have good eye structure. I just have good facial structure."
When did I ever say this?
Again, you cannot deny that. You cannot deny. You're like, oh yeah, you have good eye. You have a good eye like structure. You know, like it's just you're proportionate. I have a good hairline. I'm just a perfect individual.
I can't. Yeah.
Change my mind.
you sound like a skinhead
Jordan
yourself.
is a perfect individual. Change my mind. Can you? You can't.
I can't, no.
Exactly. You can't.
I can't.
Even Lane can't. That's why he's laughing. He's just laughing at the fact that
the microphone, please.
he's
Then hold it here.
Keep going, moving away.
Hold it in this hand because it's between us.
you gotta lean over. You guys are just too lanky. Just get close to it.
lankier than me, huh?
Huh?
Lankier than me.
No, I'm not.
Take your
I'm
top
perfect
off.
height. I'm 6 foot.
Jordan's 5'3", 73 kilos.
Oh,
Oh my!
Revealed.
if no one knows that, apparently in Australia, that the average size of a woman in Australia, this is fact, is 5'3", 71
No.
kilos. 71 kilos.
73 kilos.
73 kilos.
For those who don't, for those
5'3",
Yeah.
73
What's that?
kilos. I don't know.
we don't know.
But I was
For
just
those
like
who don't know,
5'3".
that's very thick.
That
I'm not talking area though, because this is just not an area I want to fucking get into.
well, you don't like
Do
thick
you?
women.
Pardon?
You don't like thick
Yeah.
women. Are you anti-thick?
I'm gay.
Oh, fair enough.
Whoa, wait, is this like... Whoa, Jesus.
All gay around here.
Man, you don't know who listens to the podcast. This should just be like... Jeez,
Man, we
man.
could get the same audience as Queer Eye. You never know.
Sure. Oh, expanding the
Good
audience.
show.
It is a good show.
Love the show.
It is a good show.
Hairdresser.
Again, another mention on the show. Support Queer Eye.
Support Queer Eye.
Support hairdresser.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
who is
hairdresser.
who is your favorite character on that show, Queer Eye?
Honestly, the hairdresser.
I'm not gonna lie. You give
He's
us
fun.
you give us like if you were a character, I think I might have mentioned it, but if you were a character, you would be the hairdresser.
He's
Sheldon
fun.
would be
He's
Sheldon
fun.
would be the chef,
Entertaining.
and I would be
Yeah,
Coulter.
you would be the chef.
The least amount of airtime and the
chef-
least amount of relevance on the show.
The chef is the most good-looking man on the show. You know, he's
But
got.
is he though?
muscles, he's got-
That's an audacious
Yeah.
call.
It's not.
That's
even
audacious.
It is legit.
Nah, it's the fashionista.
You can nail it.
With the Pakistani guy.
Height is not everything.
Well, you got to be above 6 foot.
No.
above
We can all
6 foot,
we can
I'm
all agree
saying
here,
it.
boys, that you're gonna be above 6 foot to be any relevant to anyone.
Yeah, but he might not be 6 foot, but I think like his contribution and stuff like that. He's just
Closer to the mic, mate, closer to the
personally,
mic.
Closer. Can you lean in? Fuck.
Fuck. You holding with the
Oh,
right
you
hand?
keep
You're
saying
holding
that.
with the
Lean
right hand?
into it.
Okay. Oh, but I don't know. I just think he's fun. I like watching
Lean
this
in.
part of the show because it's just fun. It's interesting. I love hearing about people and stuff he's transformed like with their styles and stuff. It's just cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's fair enough.
Same with the hairdresser, but hairdresser is just he's fun.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
No, the hairdresser's mad annoying. Like he's too flagrantly gay. You know, it's like.
And
stop.
What's wrong with that?
he's way
It's
too
just too
flirty.
much,
He's
like-
way too flirty. He's super flirty.
Yeah, but it's flattering. Like that's
Nah,
just like
he's-
because a lot of those people, like you see them, like they don't have any style. They're living in like really grubby places. Like one of them, I remember had like his whole house scratched up by the dog and like half the stuff ripped up. And they may need that support. And he's there. He's giving them that support. He's giving them that confidence. Is that a bad thing?
That's fair. That's fair.
You're going too deep with it. You know. I just
the
don't like him because he's just annoying.
Yeah.
He's annoying.
Why?
The heck,
gay.
the heck. Jesus. Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
What does this podcast
Saying
come
that's weird,
into?
but you're just like.
I'm dead center, alright?
Down.
Jesus, mate. What is this podcast? I got a
But I just
skinhead and
personally
some
think
guy that goes.
He's like really supportive. He's nice. He's just creating a really nice like.
Can you lean in?
Fuck, just do you want me to hold
keep
the mic?
saying that.
So
Like,
many
lean
angry.
into it.
He's
angry-
creating a positive energy. He's making people
course.
feel good about themselves. That's the point of the show to give
Yeah.
them that confidence.
Yeah,
give
yeah,
them
yeah.
that point to just go out there. It's
Yeah, exactly.
a nice thing to do.
Yeah, no,
it's a
that's
good
fair.
thing.
Yeah.
And why are you against that?
No, he's just annoying. Like,
He
you know,
is annoying. Like the only time I like him is during the transitions where they have like where he's like just dancing.
yeah, where they're dancing.
I love that. I love that that halfway point where they're all dancing
Yeah.
and stuff. You just see his hair flick.
Can you dance, Lang? Are you much of a dancer or nah?
I'm a bit rigid, so
can you
unfortunately
Because again I do.
I can do a couple of the moves.
I
like,
do
well.
want to give props again to Ben. Again, a rare air. This like people don't understand like.
They already know who it is.
Like, dude, I think
No,
they
it
might. I
is.
think they might. The thing, like, this is some rare air that you, like, I'm just gonna be. I just have a lot of white friends, you know. That's just because I live.
Well, you live in
Australia,
Sydney,
whatever.
but
Exactly, but like, it's rare to find just
We're
white
awesome.
people that know how to dance. And
Yeah.
I give it to Sheldon. Sheldon,
I
who
think that's
gets
fair
on the
'cause I
floor.
can't dance for shit. I can do
Shel-
a couple of the moves.
Sheldon gets on the floor and he lets it be known to everyone around him that he dances. He knows how to dance. He knows how to groove. He knows how to be in rhythm. And don't want to really diss David on the podcast, but I might have to. Man doesn't know how to dance.
Oh,
I said it. Doesn't know how to dance.
Lang?
No, David.
Oh, David. Oh,
can I do it? I can do an Orange Justice.
You could. I'd say you could do it. You could.
I can do an
But
Orange
like
Justice.
the story I wanted to tell
I
is
can
like
do a
me,
floss.
basically me and Ben. This is probably our first time clubbing or whatever, and we went to a club called Pontoon. Pontoon. It's probably a pretty popular club in Sydney. It's okay. It's okay. It used to be good back in the day, but now it's sort of yeah. But yeah, basically the thing is like me and Sheldon never really hanged out that much, if at all. So we went clubbing basically for the first time, and I was like, I don't know what this guy's vibe is. I don't know how he gets down, what he is. And basically, we just started hanging out, dissing. Again, this could have been the introduction to the Black Pill, where he just basically started shitting on every single person in the club, going like, "Fuck, wearing fake Supreme, fake Babe. Oh, look, she has the fucking stretch marks on her." Like, just some.
I never.
Oh, getting critical.
I never said the stretch marks thing. Sorry.
That is a bit critical.
Can neither agree or
that
deny.
could lower someone's self-confidence.
I never said the stretch mark. I said the fake Supreme. Like he was rocking the fake. I never said. I like some. I asked
You
for
gotta
some
make people
stretch
feel
marks.
good about the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
But-
quoting a bit of Humble now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but basically, yeah,
And
and
then
then.
Humble what you just
Can you
said
stop
there.
interrupting,
Yeah,
please?
no,
Like,
but then
fuck.
basically, so we were just chilling, whatever. We're just waiting to sit down because this place is packed. We just want a seat or whatever. And basically, these seats open up, and we're like, finally, we get to sit down, we get to chill, just sit down, relax, whatever. And then our other friends try and pick up girls because, we
like-
let the girls come to us.
like,
That's what we do. We let the girls come to
Like
us.
David and Natish, isn't
I'm
that
not
right?
mentioning names. You could. I can neither agree nor deny. But
I think that's a bit too late.
You're mentioning names. I can neither agree nor deny. But I let that be on the podcast.
It's too late. Well, it's on live, so I can't do shit about it.
But basically, yeah, we're in the chairs, and then this one song comes on, and then me and Shorty just look at each other. We do the classic where you slap your mate on like the shoulder, like, yo, bruh, and then we're just like, and then we just jam out on the chairs dancing, basically doing this money dance or whatever.
We were sitting on the chairs because we were too insecure to go full on into the dance floor.
And then
Yeah.
we-
Nah, you just gotta get in it. Who gives a fuck
Exactly.
what people
After
think?
a while, we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Boom. Middle of the dance floor. Let it be known. We're just going hard.
Yeah.
And like I said, we let the women come to us. And women, they were trying to just,
Why not men?
they just tried to graze up on us. You know,
Why not men?
the typical graze on just how you doing. You know when you sort of like put a tester. You know when. They have a bit of a tester. They're sort of putting a vibe, like they're trying to bump into you. They're sort of grabbing you. I know stories where Sheldon's been molested, basically on the DF.
I've been touched on the bum many
He has
times.
been.
on the DF. I did not consent to the bum, but
Was it a two-hand just?
it was.
scoop?
It
Or
was.
just a
But I'm
one-hand?
I'm a man, so I will never get hurt. If it was a woman,
Never
if
get-
it was a woman getting touched.
This guy, man.
Another thing I will.
Every time I
I'm
try
just
to
letting this
every
one
time
hang in the air. I'm
every-
not fucking saying
That's what
shit
I mean,
here.
Every time I try to up this guy just pulls out some audacious shit.
Is it that audacious?
It's too heavy. I'm not fucking.
That's not that
waiting
heavy
here.
though.
To you.
This
To
could spawn to another podcast where we just talk all this stuff.
Tell me, if
like-
a man gets molested and a
Oh
woman
my
gets molested,
Just
just tell me real quick, if a man gets molested and a woman gets molested, who's more,
shout out to Jordy. You answer this.
Yeah, you answer this.
No.
So yeah, we're on the dance floor. Basically, we're just vibing for a long time,
Coward.
and we're basically just dancing for 2 hours straight. That's all I wanted to say. But
because I didn't want
2 hours, yeah, just dancing 2 hours straight. So yeah, Showing us about that life. I respect it. I respect it.
life.
Yeah, it's got the vintage
Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
vintage Pittsburgh Steelers logo 7. I want.
shouting out to Cream. You bought it from Cream. You didn't buy it from fucking Pittsburgh.
You know.
Yeah, but they didn't pay me, so yeah, no shout out to them.
Shout out to Cream because
Wow, what are you?
Shout out to Cream.
Just support your local, Just
Yeah,
that's what you
support
got.
your local.
Support your local. Support your local.
Nothing wrong with
But
supporting that.
The Bridgeview Hotel. Shout out to them. Support your local.
support your
Support
local.
your local.
I definitely, I suppose.
Support
Well, actually,
your
that's
local.
what I should say. Like, support your local, especially with, the local pokies is what you got to support. You got to support those.
Oh, you
those
gotta
mid,
support the slap.
the mid,
Local slap.
especially with the mid
Hold the
tier,
other
especially
hand,
with the
you fuckwit.
mid tier.
Fuck me.
You would have the mid tier pubs where they're like not the most popular or prolific pubs. Like we said, your local pub, but. Yeah.
Support your high stakes.
I would say that I have not had a good run on the pokers of late. I'm down about nearly 200, so it's just not looking good for me. But just what it is.
You
know,
win
just what
some,
it
you
is.
lose some.
Exactly.
You have your times where you're just fucking killing it, and then
Exactly.
you have your longer times.
Yeah,
where you're just
I
not.
guess for American viewers it's called slots, but we call it pokers.
Yeah, no, slaps.
Classic slap. Just
You go for your slap.
a fat $50 slap. You know?
Yeah, you cheeky slap.
Yeah, and yeah, you made a decent bit of coin. You know, just don't want to
The
brag.
other week I made it a little bit.
Just a decent coin,
Just
decent coin,
Decent one. Just a decent chunk, but
just a decent coin, but. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just the
doesn't
whole,
mean I was making it the whole time.
No, it's the whole pokies culture. Just
in Australia, it's bad.
It's bad. It's bad, especially with young people as well. Like young people, like we're young, 20-year-olds, you know.
Yeah.
And
We get trapped into it, and we're just like,
exactly.
why not? But
Yeah.
it's fun.
Live life to the fullest, you know. New year, new you, be your best you. You know, just all that stuff. But
Just play a bit less and hopefully win more.
yeah, mate, just I don't know if Sheldon's cut out for this life. He's just going straight to the phone. He's just going straight to the phone. Are you really
Insecure,
about it?
man.
Are you really about it?
It's because I gave Lang the the microphone. He keeps interrupting, so it's a bit, I'll let him
Well,
have
if
his
you're
chance.
holding it on your side. How the
I'm
fuck
not. I'm
can I
holding it in the
talk?
middle. You got to lean
Now
in.
you're holding it. Now.
Now.
But yeah, I'll probably close the podcast now. How'd you guys feel? How'd you guys like it? A bit of end the podcast review. How'd you like it?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, please swipe up on my Instagram.
Smash
story,
that
please.
like button.
Smash the like button.
Boy, cop the new St. Mortar.
Oh,
just dropped now.
Cop the new safe order.
Remember to tag 5 friends.
Tag 5 friends to win a new pair of shoes, please. Jeez.
Jordan did tag me in one
Volleys.
of those.
I did actually, yeah. I tagged Sheldon. It was like
The
tag,
Chicago ones?
It was tag 4 mates or something, and I just tagged.
What shoe was it?
I think it would have been
Off-white something.
Yeah, it was like
Off-white ones.
I think
Off-white.
off-white ones.
Off-White's just popped out. Just,
Yeah, it
They
has.
just like nowhere. Just like boom, pop that.
Yeah. Well, like they're just doing way too many collaborations now, where it's just like the value
So
of
they're
it's
doing
gone
a
down.
Supreme pretty much.
They had-
Supreme,
yeah.
Didn't they do something with like NASCAR? Didn't they do something like NASCAR? Or some
Yeah,
shit
they
like
do
that?
like stuff with NBA,
Everything.
Nike, Adidas, not Adidas,
They did
Nike,
one
Vans.
with Louis Vuitton.
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah,
brand on
yeah.
brand.
There was-
The director of Louis Vuitton is the owner of Off-White, so...
well, now he is. I don't
Now
know, like
he-
back in
now.
the day. Yeah, now.
But like sometimes it's like logo on logo. It's too much.
Exactly, yeah. Like I sent a picture of Sheldon to Sheldon, like, oh, this guy, he had the Supreme Louis Vuitton bag, or whatever. I'm like, jeez. And then you
It's
look at
just
it. No, and then you look at his whole. Then you look at his whole outfit. He's like, he's just got like new release Yeezys or whatever. And then he has the
Louis Vuitton X.
well,
Supreme.
what's those jeans? Those really popular jeans. Fuck, I forgot now. It's like those the
How-
bike
what's the price range?
the biker jeans. It's like 600 or something, 700, 800.
Fear of
maybe.
God.
Fear of God, yeah. He had like these Fear of God jeans. He had the Babe, and then he had like off-white jacket because it had like the
But that's
off-white
just
logo or
too
whatever.
much shit going on.
Yeah.
You just walk.
Oh, yeah, so it wasn't off-white. It was Pyrex. So what's Virgil Abloh's old brand or whatever. It's like, jeez, man,
That's
just calm
too
down.
much
And then he had 3 bags of Culture King stuff, and you're like, who are you, mate?
Swipe up to subscribe.
You just know, like, he's one of those guys that works like an office job from Monday to Friday, and he's like, oh, my week is the only time I get to express myself. And it's just, that's what it is, man. Just
Casual
apply.
Friday.
Casual, maybe. Jeez, imagine walking casual
we're
Friday.
fucking vaping all
I reckon
day.
everyone's just wearing like the classic jeans, Chelsea boots, and a button-up T-shirt, and then you rock up with just a full-on.
Just full on.
You know, you just
What
like
about
how
Just
embarrassing
full
would it be if you rock up in a full overall that's already pre-painted? Like,
I
what type
know.
of respect would you have
I
for
know.
yourself? Jeez, we're like some Doc Martens that are
Fuck
barely
shots.
worn in.
Well,
I bought him a month ago. Jeez.
well, shout out to Jordan who stole my Babe shirt.
Oh, David,
It was too small for me, so he blatantly stole it.
Is it stealing when it's given to you? You know what I mean? It was given to me. The only thing I did technically not steal, but I bought with his denim jacket.
Stolen.
I will admit to that. I did take the denim jacket because it did look fly on me, which. You know,
He saw it. He saw how it looked on me. He's like, "Fuck, I want to replicate that." He went into my closet. He stole it.
Hey, but no, dude, it was more like I looked
comments here.
at Ben wearing it, and I was like,
And you were like,
"Geez,
"Fuck, that
it-
looks good."
It would look better on me. He just
Oh,
doesn't suit him.
Even
no.
He just doesn't work it.
No.
He just doesn't work
It's
it.
just one opinion against another.
But the thing is, like,
there's no decider.
what do you think, Lenny?
I haven't fucking seen it, have I?
Okay. Well.
Okay, jeez. Sit on the fence, mate. Jeez.
All right. Well.
Jeez. But I'll close the podcast now. If sort of like what Lang actually said, if you like the podcast, rate it on iTunes and
Tag 5 friends.
So tag 5 friends in the comments Or so send it to your friends
Swipe
and all
up
that.
and subscribe.
If you want to interact with us further, follow us on
Buy the
Twitter at
merch.
23 Shots of JD.
Shout out the 10 lads left listening to this at the end of here.
Exactly. Email us 23shotsofjd@gmail.com. Shout out to the boys. But
Support your local.
support your
Support your local.
Yeah.
Most importantly, support your
Support
You've
the
got your
local.
support your local.
You gotta have support your local.
grifters.
Whoa, jeez. Is that it? I'll just
Flat Rock Brew Cafe.
And Flat
That
Rock.
is a new logo.
Without a doubt, Flat Rock too.
That is a new logo.
That is the local.
That is a new look. But anything
Just a
else?
fan of the Omen.
I like to say at the end. Anything else you want to add, Ben? Anything else you want to add?
You know, I did my thing. You already know who it is. Like, you know where to find. You know where to find me.
My God. Shout out, you want to shout out your Instagram?
No, I do not.
Alright, fair enough. And what about Lee Yulang? What do you want to say?
deleted my Instagram. So.
What do you want to lead the podcast with, mate?
Just the simple.
This-
Support
again,
your local.
Like I said, this could be legendary. So this could be like.
This is your first, like, 2 people on the interview, like 2 extras. So, like, we're just gonna leave it off as support your local.
He's panicking. He doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, I
Support
don't
your
know.
local,
This is the first
like I
man
said,
me on a podcast, but
This is historic, and if you do
it's
like
historic for us all.
if you do like this setup with multiple guests or people on it, email me or just sort of show the support. So I might do this in the future.
Has anyone ever emailed you?
Yeah, I got in a couple of emails. I got a couple of emails.
Here we go.
Got a couple of emails, but
Who was it? Shout
I'm not gonna just expose them.
First name.
No, it's like an email name. You know what I mean?
Well, what's the first name email?
I don't know. It'd be like something 77 or
Well, what is it
whatever.
then?
I don't know. I'm not gonna just say their name if they don't want their personal
Shout
details.
out. Shout
No,
out.
I'm not gonna
You have
put
a
their
laptop right in front
If
of
you want to get shouted at, email me
Laptop
and
right in
I'll
front of you.
personally shout you out. That's all I'll say.
All right.
Alright, but yeah, if you
Shout
want,
out.
if you want, jeez, if you want them back on, just show your support by downloading. But if this podcast does better than some previous podcasts, who knows?
How would they know what we're like if they haven't downloaded it yet? That's like it's like showing your support for buying this brand.
After you've already bought it.
Jesus.
Obviously, fuck, he's gonna upload it and then they'll hear it.
my God.
Oh, I thought it was
You
live.
know what? I
Are
don't
people
even.
tuning in live?
Fuck, you're an idiot.
It's not a radio show, mate.
Well, podcasts do work like that.
No, they don't.
Don't know shit.
Oh God,
You
I was
don't,
trying to
you
get you
surely
guys back on, but now even I don't. I don't know if I don't even know if I want you back on. But like I say, if you guys want, if you like this setup, I might explore the setup more often. But yeah,